Welcome back. We can now proceed to activate the services for your establishment. From a web page like Google, type in Foodetective For Business. Click on the link and log into your account. Once logged in, on the left side of the screen, you will see various icons. Let's start with a catering icon. Here is where you will receive catering requests and can also send offers. If we go to your profile on Foodetective, you will see that users are able to make a catering request by clicking on Request Catering. Once they fill in this form, you will receive a notification by email on the platform and through our business app. Once you receive the request, you can send an offer to the user and be in contact. You have now received a notification in your email, and you can also find it in your account on Foodetective. You can click on it and prepare an offer for the client. You can send an offer, and in this way, continue to be in touch with your prospects. Finally, make sure that the active button is clicked. We can now move on to the next icon, which is about private events or events that are hosted at your restaurant. This works similar to catering. Simply, a request must come in and you must send an offer. Also make sure that the active button is ticked. We can now move on to delivery and takeaway, which is one of our most popular services. With Foodetective, you can start your own delivery service under your name. The first step is to connect to Stripe, as it will allow money to come from orders and takeaways into your bank account directly. Choose your currency, connect to your bank account, create an account in Stripe, and now a new screen will appear. Users are now able to order from your restaurant. All they need to do is find you on Foodetective, click on Delivery or Takeaway, add the items they're interested in to their cart, complete their order, insert their postal code, choose whether they'd like delivery or pickup, fill in a few details, pay and place order.
Placing the order has been successful. Now, as a business, you will receive an email with a notification, and you will also be able to accept or reject the order from your Foodetective page. You can either accept or reject the order. When you accept it, you will have to move it manually from New Orders to In Preparation to In Delivery and to Completed. This is important so that the user gets notifications of the whole process. However, if you decide to use Orchestra, you simply have to tick it and will have to move it only from New Orders to In Preparation, and Orchestra will take care of the rest. Make sure that this button says Active and that you are accepting orders at the time. You can turn it off just by clicking on this icon. Once you have completed orders, they will all appear on the Orders History tab. I'd like to remind you that if you decide to use Orchestra, a rider will arrive to your business to pick up the order, and the user will receive a link to be able to follow the delivery. Also, by using Orchestra, you will not need to fill in the delivery areas. We can now continue to reservations. In the reservation section, you can add tables of your establishment. Here, you will receive reservation requests via your profile on Foodetective, but you can also add reservations by phone or by email with a plus button. The first thing you need to do to set up this section is go to Reservations and add the tables of your restaurant. You need to assign a table number and a seats number. You then can put in time slots, choose time of stay, and minimum time before the reservation must be made. You can also choose the maximum reservation size per table. If a user wants to make a reservation, they will go to your profile on Foodetective and book a table. They will select the day, the time, for how many people, put in their name, an email address, and book a table. The reservation will then appear on your Foodetective profile. All you need to do to assign a reservation to a table is click and drop the reservation. As I said, you can also add reservations yourself in case you get them by phone or by email. Let's say you don't have any available tables that have the same amount of seats needed as the ones requested. You can always drag and drop it into a different table. Then our system will ask you whether you would like to continue anyway, whether you would like to split the group into 2 tables, or whether you'd like to cancel assigning this group to these tables. If you put split, you can choose how many per table, and then drag. Now you are ready.
We can now move into our Integrations Hub. If you are using Orchestro, you simply need to head to Logistics, Orchestro, and connect or disconnect it. While it is connected, you are able to do delivery with Orchestro. Also, if you're interested in any other integration from all the categories you have in this list, you simply have to click on Request Integration, and we will work on having the partner available for you the soonest possible. Finally, we can move on to wholesalers. In wholesalers, you can order from them directly. This is as easy as simply clicking on Order Now, and you will be redirected to their webpage. Let's take a look, for example, at Nestlé Pro. Order Now. You can now order your products and your stock for your restaurant directly from Foodetective as well. Likewise, if there's any wholesalers we are missing, please get in touch with us and we will make sure to reach out to them. Finally, we'll move on to our subscriptions. Select the subscription that best suits your business depending on its size and needs. Remember, we also have yearly plans, and if you need advice on which subscription is best for your business, talk to us. We're here to help. We hope this video was helpful in registering your restaurant and activating all the required services. We are happy to work with you, and welcome to Foodetective.